talking about the... Good evening, Legal Goals.
Hey, Brad, what's up there?
Not much.
Hey, I got a question for you. I guess you would call it the leash law.
Uh-huh.
You know, I have about an acre or so, and my neighbor does too, and I take my dog out, you know, to do his business, and the neighbor keeps saying that the dog's going in his yard and doing it, okay? But I'm with the dog every time he's doing it, so obviously it must be, you know, another dog in the neighborhood coming in at nighttime and doing it or something. I just wondered, what legal grounds does he have to, you know, get my dog taken away?
Well, I'm going to let Tiandra answer that one.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm not the leash law expert.
Can they do a DNA test on the dog poop to prove?
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like they ought to.
Well, I don't know. I don't want my dog getting taken away, you know.
Right.
No,
Is your dog not on the leash?
No, I'm out there with him. I'm saying it must be another dog coming there, you know, during the evening and going. And one time he came up and,
Hey, we missed you.
Hey, we haven't heard from you in months.
For those of you that don't watch very often, this gentleman's called dozens of times. We haven't heard. We missed him. We hadn't called for months.
Well, Brad, I'm
got a
glad
good
he
question,
asked
though.
for you.
Yeah, but actually, there is a serious part to that question. And
Jules?
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Is that Brad there? Yeah, I got a question for you. I got some merchandise I bought. I won't say the name of the store, but it was a CD player, right? And they have a 30 days money back, you know, guarantee, whatever, you can bring it back, whatever. And so it didn't really sound that good, so I took it back, you know, to the place. And I didn't have my receipts. They were saying, no, we can't take it back. And I couldn't find it. But, I mean, the guy there remembered me, you know, it was the same person. And so I was wondering, am I basically out of luck or what?
well, it depends on the store. Usually, you can go ahead and return merchandise. Most of the larger stores will go ahead and accept it just as a matter of courtesy, just to.
Well, they weren't being too courteous. When it wasn't really working right. When I put in the CD, it went like this.
Well, you know, I have that same CD. I have that same CD, and it sounds just like that in mine. So I think you're wrong. I think you actually have a good CD player. I think it's a CD, because I had that same one.
Do you?
Yeah, it's Eggo Waffle's greatest hits. But for those people that, again, that don't call very often, we get this gentleman has a lot of legal problems. Poor guy. He's constantly in trouble, and it always seems to be something to do with breakfast cereal. So, but anyway,
Maybe he should just start eating lunch or dinner.
but yeah, I mean, it sounds the same in my CD, so there's no problem there. But
And there seems to be a lot more wrong with it than, you know, what they had said is wrong with it. Let me give you some specifics. It's stuff that you wouldn't see in a normal look-through, you know, like stuff in the glove compartment. When I opened up the glove compartment, it did the strangest thing.
Well, first of all, it sounds like your stereo is not working. Have you still there? Don't leave already. Well, obviously you're having trouble with your stereo, so you need to go to one of the local retail outlets like Circuit City or some of these other places and get yourself a new stereo, because that's not coming through very clear. Also, you need to look at different breakfast foods, because you need a well-balanced meal. That's important to every human being. And I know that's not funny, but I'm trying to kill time here, and you cut off too soon. But bottom line is, if you buy something that's not...
I got a question. I guess it might fall under property law, maybe. Let me explain a scenario. We own a townhome, my wife and I, and we have a neighbor next door. He owns his. Apparently, he keeps a different schedule than the rest of the world. He never seems to work or anything. So he's always home. And it could be 2:30 in the evening. You hear a stereo blaring. I go to knock over on the door, won't answer the door. Call the homeowners association. They say they can't really do anything about it. They can only do stuff like he leaves trash on the lawn and stuff like that. Now, is there a crime? I mean, is there something legal I can do to get it to stop so we can sleep?
I would think so. Where do you live?
North Raleigh?
I would call the Raleigh PD. There's statutes on nuisance law.
We've been here several times in the past, but nothing ever comes of it. And I'm, about at wit's end, not having any sleep.
I can imagine. I would imagine this is a case where the squeaky wheel probably gets the grease, however.
I don't know. One time, it was very strange.
Oh, you got through again. Good to hear from you.
I love Eggo
Well, you
waffles.
guys, I do too. And Brad, if you're out there watching, you missed out this evening. Kirsten will have to fill you in on our Eggo Waffle Man. That gets